morning. It's day one of our current coronation work. So today is obviously not the day of the coronation, it's Friday the 5th, but we are still broadcasting from Buckingham Palace with our different presenters and any guests. I'm assuming it will be some kind of coverage like here's what's going on, this is what the route is going to be, this is what the royal family are doing today, this is what they've been doing in the week in preparation, just things like that. So I'm now getting ready to leave and head up. I'm getting a car up with my kit up to Green Park, and that's the closest I can get to Buckingham Palace, and then walking down through Green Park to get my accreditation. But before then we need to sort this out. Well, as you can see, I'm getting ready. I've got you on a tripod, which I thought was a better idea in terms of being able to see you, but it's not clearly, because I know you have a really weird side view and what is looking like a quite a strange foundation match in the lens, but it's not on camera, it's not in my mirror. So who is right and who is wrong? The makeup artist doing the makeup, or what the camera sees, which is a bit of a worry. I'm putting on my Stila, that's a lie, my Ciate Extraordinary Foundation, because it's just a really nice coverage. It's glowy, but it's quite a decent coverage, and I think I'm going to need it today. I feel like I'm gonna really want my battle armour makeup on to go into battle for this job, which you guys all know is the coronation. The good thing about this foundation as well is that you don't really seem to need concealer. It's like got such good coverage. I mean, I could definitely do with it under my eyes, but, and I'm also using up this Sensai pressed powder, which is definitely too dark for me. It's probably not too bad with when I've got a tan, but it's too dark right now. But again, I'm not leaving yet for a couple of hours. I've got to go and run some errands, so I thought I'd get my makeup on and then it'll settle in, and actually it does kind of work out alright by the end of it, believe it or not. I'm actually using a darker Sensai pressed powder as a bronzer, because it got sent to me. It's much too dark for me, and it's sort of a weird, it really is an odd shade. I don't really think I'd use it for many people as a powder, because it's a very warm terracotta, so I don't think I would. Yeah, I just can't see it as a powder myself, but it's a fantastic shade for bronzer. So I always get that up around my hairline. Let's pop a little bit on my nose, bring it under that jaw. Very rough and ready when it comes to my own makeup. My head is very bad today, my speech isn't great, I'm very dizzy, and my ears feel very, very blocked and spun out. So I've obviously either been really stressed and tensed up a lot in the night, which has given me this, or it's to do with the tumour I've got in my brain, or on my brain I should say. Can't quite work out which one it is causing me the drama. Either the TMJ from clenching, which is down to stress, or the tumour. Who knows? Both very exciting things to be part of. Help. I'm actually taking B12 and magnesium at the moment. I've put them both in one pot. I don't even know if you should do that, but I had two big plastic pots, and I thought, well, let's just put them both into one. Not sure if you mix tablets together like that. Can't see how it can harm. They're going to be mixed together in my stomach in about... What about now? Anyway, so let's get on with this makeup and I'll check back in soon. Ooh, my lips looking very pale, aren't they? Do you get that when you put your foundation on sometimes, and then I'll rub my lips together? I don't put my foundation on my lips, but it seems to like creep in because I've got so much moisturiser. Anyway, let's get some of this Victoria Beckham blush on. Such a beautiful shade of cream blush. I put some on a minute ago, but it looked too faint. Of another one, I actually put this one on, which I also really like, but it's by Always Three Love. But it is a little bit see-through. Great if you just want like barely there makeup and it's just a little bit of pink glow, but definitely the Victoria Beckham that gives a better hit of pigment. So let's take this fringe out and see how it's looking. Maybe would it help if I zoomed out a little bit? Oh no, that's in. Oh, you are right. You're out as far as you can go. always pin my fringe up a little bit just to give me like a little bit more bounce and for it just to look a bit healthier. It just lies, my hair lies so flat. Weird seeing me with a centre parting. Let's flip this across. Yeah. No, but we'll figure it out. So I'm going to be leaving hopefully in an hour and I'll take you in the car with me.
Nice to be a grandparent though, because from my mum said you can give them back.
Well, no,
Need much makeup. I'm sorry, but so if you do that. So this is the studio. Kate and I are just waiting outside for final checks. There's Kate, and the palace is just here. So if you see this sort of round piece of glass here, that is the studio where everyone is coming out from, where the broadcast is coming out from. So they've got an amazing view over the palace, and we're in behind, and we won't see a lot, but better than nothing.
In the background there, Prince George, 9-year-old, who's been asked to act as one of the...
Oh my god, what awful. It's day, how many hours in are we now?
Too many.
Look at this. I think it's must be about 10 hours in now.
5, 6, 7, 8. Nearly 12.
Oh, we're 12 hours in and it's not even the evening yet. So we're going to have some dinner. I've got a scarf on my head because it's raining outside. This is going to be my dinner. It's vegan, gluten-free carrot cake. And it just tastes like sugar, like the only component is sugar, there's nothing else in it. I actually don't mind if any of the unveganness comes back, if it would taste better than this. Anyway, it looks like Charles has just driven out of Buckingham Palace. So they must be going for a dinner, I expect. Oh, I don't know what they're going for. What do you think they're doing tonight?
With what?
The King and Queen.
Probably having a nice little drink, aren't they? Celebrate. Nice little secco.
Yeah, they're probably going for Prosecco. What are we talking about? That's exactly what they're doing.
Having a nice secco and an early night.
They're probably going down Wetherspoons.
Probably. Probably have a little brekkie in the morning as well.
Little fry up. Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what we're doing. We are back on air at 7 o'clock because we are. It's going to be a recap highlights of the day on BBC One. So it's now 4:30, so at 5 o'clock all our evening guests will start coming through. They'll be getting driven here now to Green Park, and then they will come in for hair and makeup. I did not get much recorded today. It was just this morning. We had like a 2-hour wait to begin with, ironically. Oh, you can actually see our compound on TV. If you just look here, that's where I'm talking to you from. This here, that's where we're just behind them now. So that's the aerial view of Buckingham Palace and the Mall. And you can just see Big Ben at the top there, and the Houses of Parliament in Westminster. Still quite a few people milling around. Anyway, didn't get much recorded today. I'm going to try and be better this afternoon, but obviously trying to respect people's privacy at the same time. What respect? As if I care, but you know.